Hey guys, welcome back. And this time I'm going to be doing a movie review for you guys today. Well, not really a 100% a movie, like a short movie that is, and that is the Peanut Special. And I have it in this pack here. It's the um, Halloween special, of course. It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, which is that one right here. And this is a slipcover that comes off, and here's the actual cover. The back here. The back's pretty much the same as the back on the slip cover. And this is the disc, and this is the one that we're going to be talking about today. And I decided to talk about it because it's Halloween, and it's one that I like to watch every year. And I got this pack like a year or two ago. I think about like 2 years ago now, I think. And because my mom and I were trying to find these, like the Christmas one a couple years ago. We couldn't find it on anything. You have to pay for Apple TV in order to watch them. So I just figured, like, what the hell? I'm just gonna go to Walmart and buy the 6 pack here, and it's a pretty good set here. They're all remastered and everything, and basically what this one is about is basically it's Halloween and Linus, Lucy's brother, is so excited about the Great Pumpkin coming for Halloween, and he believes that the Great Pumpkin is this is this person who uh, gives toys to good children on Halloween night, and comes out of the pumpkin patch and uh, flies around and gives presents to children and everything. And a lot of people think he's full of it and everything. And he waits in the pumpkin patch on Halloween night when everybody else is trick or treating, having a good time. Um, and he's sitting around waiting on something that's not real, and that's basically what the story is. And it's very classic Charlie Brown. The animation for its time is pretty beautiful, and the remastered look on this is pretty good, I will say. And it's just amazing. This one has always been my favorite of the bunch. And I remember having this on tape when I was a kid. I actually had 2 copies of the tape at one point because I had the It's a Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown on tape on its own, and then I had the I think it was like a triple pack of the Halloween one, Thanksgiving, and Christmas one, I believe. And yeah, so I had 2 copies of it on VHS. For those who don't know what that is, that was a tape that you put in the VCR. A lot of you newcomers around this generation probably don't even know what the hell that is because they discontinued them like 20 years ago, which is nuts. But yeah, I like the music, like the theme song. It's just so classic, and the way that it's like scored is just perfectly like it's like the piano and everything, the piano sounding music, and it's just really good. And it's also very funny too, and also like the other music, like besides like the theme song, the other music for the special is really good. And it's also very funny, like when Linus and Lucy pick out the pumpkin, and he brings it into the house, and then she cuts the top of it off, and then takes out like the insides of it, and he was like, "Oh, you didn't tell me you were gonna kill it," and he starts crying and everything. That's just classic. And when Charlie Brown's raking up leaves and everything, and Linus has like he for some reason thinks it's a great idea to jump into the pile of leaves when he has like a lollipop and everything, and he even says like never jump in a giant pile of leaves with a wet sucker. And of course, Lucy with her regular shenanigans with Charlie Brown, thinking that manipulating Charlie Brown to thinking that she's not going to pull the football away when he's trying to kick it, and yet again, she does do it yet again, even though she says, "Oh, there's a signed document and whatever." And yeah, and growing up, I never thought of. I mean, like when I was a kid, I thought that she was just like a jerk or whatever. But like now, it's just like, um, I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but like looking back looking at it now as an adult, like I say, how that girl's a little asshole, you know. I didn't think about that as a kid. I mean, I thought she was just rude and obnoxious, but now, I think it's more than just that, and I know a lot of people would agree with me on that. And yeah, I watched it again last night. My mom and I watched it, and each one of these also has a bonus episode, which is pretty neat. This one also comes with the Magic one as an extra feature on the It's a Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown disc, and everybody's costumes looks really cool. Like Lucy is a witch, which is pretty fitting for her. And Charlie Brown is a ghost, and he has a whole bunch of holes in the sheets. Like he said, he had trouble with scissors and everything, so there's holes everywhere all around it. And Snoopy is the World War I flying ace for Halloween, which is pretty neat. And Charlie Brown's sister Sally is a ghost too, and everything. And yeah, it's just really cool, and also has like the infamous part where they're all going trick or treating, and poor Charlie Brown, all he gets is rocks, and um, which is pretty funny. Which is, I got a rock. Every time they say like what they have, like someone will say how like, hey, I got a chocolate bar, I got a quarter, or packages of gum. He's like, I got a rock. Like every time someone says that what they got was different from the other. Which is pretty sad. It's like poor Charlie Brown. Like people must have really had a vendetta against him or something, because it was just some bull that they did that to him, in my opinion. Um, and yeah, you also have like the Halloween, vibe to it. It's very good, and like it definitely makes you feel like it's around that time because of the autumn and everything, and the leaves changing color and everything, and leaves falling off and stuff like that. And there's even like a sequence where Lucy is giving Linus a hard time about, writing a letter to the Great Pumpkin, and a lot of people are thinking that, that he's just wasting his time, and that the Great Pumpkin's a fake and everything. And it's the second year in a row missing out on trick or treating. And he convinces Charlie Brown's sister Sally to wait with him and everything. And yeah, it's just classic, and they play this on like ABC. Actually, all of these, and well, I don't know about all of them, but like the Thanksgiving and the Halloween and the Christmas one, they play every year on ABC. Um, but yeah, I don't think these have a Blu-ray release or not. They might, so don't quote me on it. But if they do have a Blu-ray of it, I'll definitely pick it up one day. But yeah, and it's also 25 minutes long, so it's not that long. And most of you guys have probably seen it already, so there's no really need for spoilers or anything. But I think it's a really cute, little special for, the holiday season. And it's just great. It's great for kids. Adults love it too. And Snoopy is very funny. Him and Woodstock, the little bird, very funny. And yeah, just classic. And it has a pretty good rating on IMDb. Um, and let's see, what did it get? Um, Yeah, it has a 8.1 out of 10 on IMDb, and that's pretty good. And as I've said multiple times before, that IMDb is not always right. A lot of times they're full of it. And it was released in 1966 and came on CBS on October the 27th. And This was a time when they had a lot of specials, coming out when it comes to the peanuts. So, uh, yeah, it's just an amazing Halloween special. If you want to have something good to watch for Halloween, it's definitely a good one to pick up. You can pick up the set for a pretty decent price. I got this for like, I want to say like maybe like close to like $20 or something at Walmart a couple years ago. They'll probably have this out by now since it's October because they always have like a section of like movies at Walmart, and when it's Halloween they'll have like exclusive like cool like slip covers for certain movies or whatever, which is pretty neat. So I'm pretty sure they'll have that around. If not, you can always order it. And all that good stuff. And I think it's one of those that is just going to be dear to a lot of people's hearts, including myself. It's always been dear to my heart. And before I bought this, I hadn't seen it for years, and I'm talking years. Like, probably last time I saw it was probably either on TV or on VHS, so that tells you how long it's been since I've seen it. But I watched it last year also, so um, yeah, so from now on, since I actually own a copy, I'm gonna be watching it like every single year. Same with the other ones, like the Thanksgiving, Easter, Christmas, Valentine, election. You name it. I'll be watching them every year. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the special. Is it your favorite? Is it your least favorite? And let me know what you guys think of it. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.